Okay, evening and welcome to my channel. My name is Darlington. If you're coming for the first time, welcome to my channel. My name is Darlington, and today, 6th of July 2026, I took a trade and it ended up being a loss. And honestly, in my opinion, I'm gonna say this trade is a plus. It was just a losing trade. And the next thing, the reason why I want to do this recap is because at least you can also learn from the recap. It's not just going to be watching me break it down, but you can also learn from it, and you can also drop your view of what you think in the comments. So, okay, what's behind this trade was that the idea behind this trade was that market moves. If this candle close like this, and this next candle close below, there are high chances of the next candle taking the low of this previous candle. No, let me mark it clearly so you see. This is the wick, and this is the wick. So once this candle opens, there are higher chances that this candle is going to sweep the low of this previous candle, since this candle closed below the previous ones. And if you want to see, for example, I'm going to show you examples. You can see from this high, right? This candle closed above this one. This candle closed above this. And the next candle, this candle swept the high of this candle, right? So you can see that is what the fuck is wrong. What the fuck is wrong in my chart? Okay, that's how it's continuing. And you can follow it up one after the other, and you can see that if this candle should close above the previous candle, the next candle is definitely going to take the highs, most probably, in most cases. You can see this candle close above this one. This one is going to take the high and continue. So that's the basic of the trade I took today. So coming to the day today, this is where I took a trade. I'm gonna use this play button. I took the trade. Now, having that framework in mind, you can see the previous candle struck the high of this candle and it closed below. But because it didn't close below, now I don't want to take the trade. I just want to see the next candle should close below this one. And if the next one should close below this one, then I'm going to be trying to be a seller down here. Now I'm going to play price a bit. So now you can see the next candle closed below the previous one. So now, since the market has closed below the previous one, I'm anticipating that now this is my draw on liquidity. Even if price wanted to go up, but this low is the low hanging fruit that price is supposed to take before price reverses anywhere. So knowing that, now I have to go to a lower time frame and look for my entry. Now upon the next candle, this is 12 p.m. This 12 p.m. candle. So I'm looking on 1 p.m. candle. So I'm going to put this line here and I'll go on 1 minute time first. Now, but there's something I did on this time frame. Okay, I'm going to reverse to this point because this is where I took the trade actually. So okay, now this is where I took the trade. Now the previous candle is closing bearish already, and the previous candle has 59 minutes to close, right? And currently here now we have the time is at the printing of this candle we have 12:45. That means we have 15 minutes for this candle to close, and it's literally not that possible. Okay, it's possible actually, but 15 minutes is a lot of time. So since 15 minutes is a lot of time, I'm not going to short this low to see the low of this candle. I'm just going to wait for a bit. I'm just going to wait for a while and see what's going to happen. Now I want to trade going towards this low. This low was now my target, right? And since this candle has been taking this low, you can see from the inception of this candle, this is where the candle opened, right? It opened way back, but you can see it's been taking the low. It's been taking the low, right? It's been taking the low, taking the lows. it's been taking the lows, you can see, right? So now it printed relatively equal lows here now, and I'm anticipating that this candle is still gonna close bearish and take this low, but I wasn't gonna get in my trade like this, and no, I want to see some sort of confirmation. And some sort of confirmation I want to see is that I want to see that, okay, I want to wait for the last 4 minutes of this candle to close, or the last 5 minutes for this candle to close, and before I get that, I want to see market squeeze sellers, squeeze buyers. Then when I see market squeezing buyers, then I know, okay, this is where I'm going to get in. So what do I mark now? Now I mark this high. I want to see this high rated, or probably I want to see this high rated. Now I click price. Now this is what happened. You can see, for those who are thinking bullish, they are going to be trying to buy once price should close above here. They're going to see this as a market structure shift, because my price has closed above this high now, and they will buy. Now once they buy, I'm going to wait for markets to take them out from the market, from their position, then I go in sell. So now this will happen right this place. I don't want to do anything. I had it FUG. So there are people who may try to buy from this point. There are people who are going to buy from this point and keep that stop loss just below this low, and predict that this is going to be a market structure shift into this high. So these are buyers going in from this order. I don't want to buy here. I want to see these buyers getting squeezed. Once they are squeezed, then I go in for a short. So, and that's what I waited for. Now I waited some buyers who are going to come from this place now. So you can see we took these highs out. Now price taking that highs out, I know that, okay, since buyers step in from this place, if buyers are still active, if buyers want to still go in long now, this market, this FUG shouldn't break. It should support price if buyers are still interested. But if buyers are not protecting their stop loss, it's going to be wrecked. And once it's wrecked, new order flood into the market, and that's when I really go in. Now I waited a bit. Market came down here, but it didn't close, so I don't want to go in there. I waited a bit. Okay, now market closed. You can see, right? So everybody going long here is going to be trying to cover their position on a break even, or trying to cover their position on a loss. So, but I don't really want to go in. I just want to see more candle. And again, check the time. The time is this is 12:54. So if we have 12:54, now we have literally 6 minutes for this hour candle to close. You can see the candle from this place. So in literally 6 minutes, this hour candle is not going to flip back to bullish. If it's going to go, the next candle is going to open from this place, and take this low. And this is literally 6 minutes left. So I waited for candle to make one more move. Then this is where I got in. Well, I didn't even got in here. I placed my sell limit here, and I wanted my stop loss to be above this high. But thinking about, we had this FUG, and price may come to test this FUG, so I had to keep my stop loss just a little above this high, and my take profit was just this low for a 1-to-1 risk to reward. So this is where I got into the trade, and you can see. So once price was back here, I was in on the trade. My stop loss right above here, and my take profit was just at this low. So I let price play. Now price move lower. Now price moving lower. Now I saw there was an order block here now, and I know that, okay, fine, we are cooking. And if there's a retest to this order block now, I'm going to go in my position, because I was half on this position. So if price should test at this order block now, I'm going in on the second position, and price exactly draw down and came back to retest, and that was when I went in on my second position. And I reduced. Okay, I went on second position around this point, stop loss just above there, and I reduced the risk on the first trade. Now this is the first trade. So price went. Once I saw this candle, I knew that this was absolutely done. I was absolutely going to get packed up now. So I had to exit my trade. I had to cut my loss, and this trade was a full loss. And the first trade was I cut the stop loss, and this was how it went. So in my opinion, I'm gonna say this is actually a nice trade. 8 plus in my opinion. Price was literally 5.6 points just to take my take profit, and it just reversed. Well, this is what we get from trading, and there's nothing I can do about it. Now I'm gonna show you my executions. Okay, this is my journal. I've already journaled what happened today. So, and this was it. I was bearish because of the 1 hour time frame. So there was MMS and IFAG. Then there was a loss of $23, and it was in the execution. And this is my 1 hour time frame. You can see, and this is my entry time frame. You can see that this was where I got in on this first trade, and this was where I got in on the second trade, and I got packed up right here, and that was the trade.